Hello.
Did
hello,
you miss us?
hello.
It's kind of blurry now. Did you guys miss us?
We're back.
We had a little break for those who noticed. You know, mommyhood, newborn life. If you guys hear a little modem going, it's my pump. And if you see me get up and leave, it's my baby. And then what else? What's been new with you?
Nothing. Summer's over. Back to school. So that's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Baby girl's not too happy about it, but I'm happy for the routine again. Someone to teach her something other than me. So that's nice.
On the topic of teaching, how do you rate Canadian school system?
I rate it a 5 out of 10, barely passing, because they don't give the kids homework, and I don't understand.
Can you imagine?
that.
They don't get homework. She's in grade 2. 0 homework.
Because there's people that, because there's some people in the school that's not giving them, that's not helping them, and they want people to help them.
That's what
There you
I
go.
was
That is
told,
what they're told.
that the kids don't all have support. So
Ay,
That's
ay, ay. We're doomed, guys. We're doomed. Other updates. My mother-in-law was in town visiting, helping with the baby. She is now gone. Bittersweet.
yeah, it was nice having her.
Yeah. So, however, it gives us time to come back, focus on our business, focus on our growth, focus on our money. And yeah, we'll see what this goes, guys. So, we are on chapter 6. We're going
Chapter
pretty
6.
slow, but we only have a few
we're
more
gonna get it
chapters.
done, and then we're going to do
And we have a
another
new
book.
Yes. So maybe
This
we could take a
chapter,
poll on the book that we'll do.
this chapter is called Risky Business. So the chapter starts off talking about a case study about a girl named Veronica. She has a moderate risk tolerance level. So she does some investments in her best friend's nail salon, 15% investment. So it talks about her journey and what her investment is. Then it goes on to talk about different
Types of investments.
yes, but like what is this called?
So
Like descriptions. What is it? Definitions.
Yeah,
of different-
definitions.
So like things like return on investment,
Compound on annual growth rate. So these are they give some definitions, as she said. And then they give some more definitions here, some that I've never heard of in my life. I wonder if they're even real. Information ratio, I know they're real, but information ratio, Jensen alpha, Sharpie or Sharpe ratio, Sortino ratio, Traynor ratio. You heard of any of these?
No, I didn't. So let's just give an example of this Traynor ratio. That means the excess measured against the unit of systematic risk. This ratio explores the excess based on the risk reward profile of the investment. The higher of the Traynor ratio, the more solid the investment. So it gives different like guidelines, I guess you could say, ways to evaluate your investments, and those are different. That's what those definitions are. Another way investments can be evaluated are more common benchmarks are active/passive investment performance, market indexes, peer group comparisons, and then talks about the cycles of the market.
Yeah, so in this one, a little bit more familiar with, or at least we've heard it more commonly. So there's the market bottom.
Nyla, bring that for me, please.
Intermission. There's the market bottom. The market has reached a low point and may stay there for a while. A bull market. The market rallies from the bottom to reach the top and regain economic stability. Market top. The market flies out from a bull market and begins to trend downward. And then there's a bear market. The signals, this signals the beginning of the next market bottom. So market top and bottom, I'm not familiar with those terms personally. But the bull and bear market, you always hear that. And the way to remember it is a bull, it's the way it attacks. So it's called bull market because of the way it attacks. And I still get confused. So bull market is the attack down.
The bull market is up.
Bull market, they attack
It's
up. So that's
rallies
how
from the
bull,
bottom to reach the top.
correct. So bulls, when they attack up. Bears, when they attack, they kind of go down because they're so big. So that's one way to remember it. So they go on to talk about those definitions there. Okay, sorry, these glasses are really dark. I have different glasses on. I can't see.
Okay, so it goes on to, and then it talks about Bitcoin and future of digital currency.
Uh-huh.
I mean, talks about the ups and downs in the market.
So sorry, pause on the
Oh.
digital currency. What are your thoughts on it? Your takes on it? How do you feel about people always saying XRP is gonna explode next, and it's yet to explode? Do you feel like it's too late to invest in Bitcoin?
Definitely not too late. I think from what I've watched in podcasts and such, it's just the beginning and it's only a limited amount. So I think it'll only get more and more expensive. So I don't think it's too late. It's probably not the best time to buy because actually I think it's dipped a little bit.
Yeah, it did.
So maybe it is. I don't know if it's a good time to buy, but I mean, if you have the money.
So with that, how are you dividing the investments? Like say you're investing $50 every paycheck. Are you putting money into Bitcoin or are you buying stocks and shares?
I kind of like whatever I feel like. So sometimes I'm in the like if I have extra money, I feel like I want to buy a stock, I'll buy a stock. And then there's times where I only have like $20, well, I'll invest and I'll just put that into XRP or Bitcoin. Those are the only two cryptos. But I do want to start investing in Ethereum and Solana because I keep hearing about those two. So maybe I'll add another $20 or so to those. Nothing crazy, but slowly over time, just like throw money at it.
Okay.
How about you? Which ones do you?
I've bought XRP like a long time ago and I just left it there. And that made money because I bought it when it was like some cents. And Bitcoin, I had put $100 in Bitcoin maybe like 2 years ago. And yeah, I made money off of that little $100. So I would like to put more money in it, but I don't really factor in crypto when I'm putting money, investments, not yet, because there's just so many shares that I want, and they're so expensive, and they're all in American currency. At least the ones I want. So I'm buying them in fractions. So until I buy a whole share, I don't feel like I could go on to a different share yet. At least that's how I'm doing it for now.
Yeah. As long as you're doing something. Navigating the ups and downs in the market. Losses are inevitable. And that definitely happens in what's the most amount of money you lost in a stock?
Honestly, I don't really watch my stock portfolio daily. No, I don't. So I wouldn't even really know. I think the biggest loss I made was selling it too early.
Oh yeah.
And like with Netflix, for example, I needed the money. I sold my stocks. They were like $200 or $300. I had them at US, and now they're like $1,200 or something crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't have it.
Oh,
I sold it. I had two, and I sold it. So
well, the most recent one I did was BYD, which is the Chinese auto. Hold on, what's happening back there, guys?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think I lost probably about $100 or something.
$100
from
a month?
BYD on BYD.
On BYD? On BYD?
Yes. So yeah.
Oh, you know what I did lose money on? And I still have those socks. I can't even sell it. I had bought D-Box. They were like 70 cents or something stupid. And hey. And I completely lost all my money. And it's in the negative. Like I can't even sell it if I wanted to.
Oh wow, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Sorry guys. This is why we need to pre-film. But this is the nature of going live. We're trying to do something progressive, but we do have small children. So bear with us.
So yes, so then so it talks about that, and then this is about optimizing your taxes and protecting your wealth. This part didn't really apply to us because we're Canadian and this is American, but definitely something I would like to understand more.
Yeah.
I don't really understand much about taxes and such.
Yeah, and I think we need to. I think we're doing a disservice to ourselves by not understanding it and what we could write off and how we could save money.
And then it goes into avoiding scams and staying safe. So gives you things to look out for when you're making investments. I thought that was helpful. Some people need these reminders, like any promise of a free gift or a trip, having won something is an indication of potential scam. If someone calls you and tells you you won something, seems pretty self-explanatory to a lot of people, but for some, I feel like it's something they need to hear. It talks about different schemes, Ponzi schemes,
pump and dump. That's a big one. And I feel like that's what XRP keeps going through. A lot of people are pushing it up and then selling it when it does reach a little bit of a breakaway.
Yeah. So I don't know, 2 top reasons people don't build wealth: fear of losing capital, like fear of losing money, and lack of confidence is what they're saying. That's why people do not invest.
And talking about capital, we just watched a podcast. What was that Indian fellow's name?
Moorish or
yes, on the
Manish or something.
Diaries of a CEO, and he talks about the most successful people are not the most successful people, but he went into stories about some of the successful people who do not use their own capital to start their startup company or to start the business. And he went to the example of the person who started an airline without capital.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't know. I think, and so it's funny seeing that it says lacks confidence and capital, because I feel like after hearing that podcast, it goes hand in hand. Like I wouldn't feel brave enough to go to a company saying, I have $0, but you're going to invest in me and trust me because X, Y, and Z, I'm going to provide you this much money. Yeah. Like I don't have the confidence to do that yet.
Yeah.
So it's like,
so basically what happened in that story, I'm paraphrasing, but it was like, he was the CEO of or founder of Virgin Airlines. He wanted to start his own airline company, but he needed some kind of airplane, which cost thousands, if not millions of dollars, some big plane. So he called the biggest airline company and asked them if he could borrow their plane. They'll pay it as he goes, but he didn't have all the money to pay it up front. So he asked them if he could just rent it. And they told him no, until he kept calling. And they eventually said, here, you can have one of our old planes. They let him have it. He let them have it. And then, he started paying for it as he got it. But airlines, it's a good business because you pay for it as you go. Like people have to pay for their ticket before they even leave. So you have your money up front, you can pay. That's what he did. Would you like to say something?
No, I would like to say I want to go put my thing upstairs on the tree.
Go. It's like everyone's
Nobody look at my face.
Sue Ivy. Okay, so investing is not gambling. So the key takeaways from this is calculating, not gambling on risk. So basically, you have a risk assessment rather than just taking any bets. They didn't see your face, but they
I
get
know.
to see your body.
Guys, it will get better, okay? Trust me. That's just a little preview. We'll touch back at the end of the next book and see how it's looking.
Okay, so yeah, I was just saying the key takeaways: calculating, not gambling on risk. Grow through discomfort. When you're doing something new, anything new, it's going to be uncomfortable. Same thing with investing, because there are some losses that you'll have to take. I've experienced losses. I just started making money back on DraftKings. I was in the red for I felt like forever. And so I just started going positive on that. So it's either you wait for it or you
sell and lose.
Yeah.
And Ian Dunlap talks about that all the time, and he does it in such a very strong way, where he's basically saying you need to invest for 10 years. And black people and Latinos is what he's speaking of. We don't know how to hold something for a long time. So yeah.
Yeah, we only
But
know
he's
how
big
to
on
go to
that.
just make money and then leave
Like
as quick as
fast
possible.
turnover.
But he's saying that
You need to buy and hold for a period of 10 years minimum.
No, he said minimum 5 years.
5 years, ideally 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I like this part here when they're talking about investing is not gambling, because I have a coworker at work two coworkers who they go to the casino and they literally gamble. And I didn't know you could be so young and have a gambling
addiction.
Yeah,
and it's even for the young guys too, with sports gambling and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. All those are all gambling. And so when I was telling them, why don't you just go and invest? You could get a little 8% return annually if you put the money into one of the ETFs. And she's like, they had the audacity to say that that's gambling and risky. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the misinformation. Like and subscribe. And subscribe. Okay, so reframing failure. By normalizing failure as feedback, the authors encourage readers to embrace missteps on the path of long-term gain. So why it matters. Risky business. I mean, investing is risky business, but if you know what you're doing, or if you have take calculated risk, it's not so risky, I guess is what they're trying to say. So what does risky business mean to you personally?
I mean, when I think risky business, I'm not thinking of stocks.
What are you thinking of? What comes to mind?
A man.
Risky? A man? A man is what you think of when you say risky business?
But no, when I think of risky business, I guess investing what you can afford. And so that goes in anything. Lending what you can afford, investing what you can afford. Because I know for first-hand experience, I invested money and I needed money, so I had to sell those stocks, and I ended up losing money because I sold them too early, or I sold them when it was down. So that's not ideal either. So yeah, for me, risky business is investing what you can afford.
For me, risky business is like high risk, high reward type deals. That's what I think of when I hear risky business. Like, you might lose your money, but you might make a lot of money from it. That's what I think of when I hear.
Okay, so you got a high risk tolerance then.
I don't know.
Which is surprising though, because you're usually kind of a little more.
I'm just saying what it means to me. I'm not saying I do risky business. I'm just saying that's what, when I hear risky business, that's the first thing that comes. That's what I think of. So it's asking, does it invoke excitement, fear, or something else? What does it invoke when you hear risky business? I always want to hear about it. I want to know what.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know just because I feel like it's tea, but I don't know. I think that's my own nosiness. So
Okay.
does it excite? Yeah, I guess more excitement than fear.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I would say the same. Trying to think which one of these questions. Okay, so what is one tangible step you could take in the next month that aligns with the chapter's message of embracing calculated risks?
Doing a budget, what they stress upon. I think once I actually make a budget, and I was actually putting this through Chat GPT, but then I lost the conversation, so I'm gonna redo it. If I can actually get Chat GPT to do a budget for me, and I'm aware of all the money I actually get, then I think I'm on a better path to actually seeing what I can do to invest, what I do have to invest, like being a little bit more aware, I guess.
Yeah.
Did I answer the question?
Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to build a budget.
Budget and stay on top of it.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah. I think I just make more of an effort to be more consistent with buying stocks. I mean, I already see the rewards. I don't know why. It's to the point now where every time I spend money, I'm just like, oh, I could have bought XYZ stock. And so, like, yeah, I just need to actually start doing more stock purchases. Yeah. So that's the end of Risky Business. The next chapter is chapter 7, Entrepreneurship, a Beautiful Struggle.
Oh,
So that'll be interesting. And we can share our experiences of what entrepreneurship adventures we've taken. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Thanks to everyone who joined. Big up yourself.
Yes, and we'll be here next week. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Thank you.